What is up? What is up, everyone? Welcome, welcome. I hope you are having a great start to your weekend. Happy Friday, and very happy to have you here. What's up, easy peasy? How you doing, man? How's your day going so far? Today, I'm super excited because this is the first time that I will be venturing into a cooking stream. But this is going to be way more than just a cooking stream because uh, it's not necessarily all about me doing the cooking or what the product is or the end result, right? It's really more about diving into nutrition a little bit and teaching you guys some skills and ways to develop habits that will help you have a much healthier diet and just really know and understand what's in your food. So that's what the purpose of this stream is for, and what I hope this will be valuable to you guys, and intending to do more things like this in the future. Maybe have this be kind of a regular thing if you guys find this valuable. So I am on vacation right now near the wonderful Cincinnati, Ohio, at my friend's place, and they have graced me with the use of their kitchen and also with holding off on dinner because this is actually going to be my dinner and their dinner, and it's like 8 p.m. and we haven't started cooking yet, so to them for staving their hunger so that we can learn. Yes. So, nice kitchen. It is a nice kitchen, dude. This is a very nice setup. Very spacious. And we're gonna get grooving in here. So always, please ask any questions that you have, right? Because this isn't about, like I said, this isn't about me making tacos. This is about you guys learning some things to help you be healthy and understand nutrition. Yes. So, uh, before we even get started cooking, there's a couple of things that I want to bring up here. So we're making tacos, and throughout this, I'm going to be bringing up some things about ways that this could be a little bit healthier, or things that might make this a little bit on the tastier side, but not so healthy. And this isn't to take something that like you really enjoy and make it so healthy that you don't enjoy it at all. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to understand what's in it so that you can understand how it affects your body and so that you can enjoy it and have it be healthy. Yeah. So that being said, there's a couple of tools that you can use to really help with this and understand what's in your food. So first of all, we know about these things called calories, right? And so calories are in food, but calories aren't necessarily a tangible thing, right? Not like protein or carbohydrates or fats. Those are actual physical contents of your food. A calorie is a unit of measurement describing how much energy was in the food, the nutrients of the food gives you, right? So that's very important to understand the differentiation of calories being a unit of measure and not actually something that's physically present in your food, right? The calories come from the things that are in your food, namely the three macronutrients: proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Yes. So one of the really cool tools that you can use to help understand what's in your food is an app or similar apps like it called Fujicate. So that's Fooducate. And what I really use this app for, or what I really like it for, so I'm gonna show you guys here. Hope this works, right? It's Fujicate. That's this app here. Yeah. So with this, there's a barcode scanner. So if you click in the top here, you can like be walking around in the grocery store or anything like that, right? And you just walk up. Like let's see, let's take a look at these corn tortillas, right? Something that we may be using for our tacos. So we hold this up, the barcode here. Scan the barcode, and then it will give you a rating, right? So you can see here. Let's see, it's a B plus. That's not too shabby. And then it gives you some more information about what's in the food and why it has a B plus rating. Yeah. So it has 1 gram of protein, 13 grams of carbs, 0.5 grams of fat, and it shows you the list of ingredients and other things like that, right? So it will tell you, nice, it's 100% whole grain, right? But it's red flagged because it contains sodium benzoate and benzoic acid, which are used to prevent the growth of microorganisms in acidic foods. They are natural substances. However, in beverages, a chemical reaction creates a small amount of benzene, a carcinogen. So that's important to know. But this is not a beverage. So, yeah. But that's and you can do this with pretty much any food. Their food library is very extensive. So using that tool, once again called Fujicate, can really help you understand just really quickly, like, is this something that is okay, or is it like really terrible for me, and why? Mm-hmm. Whoa, I'll use that app. Yeah, awesome, easy peasy. Yes, very good. Yeah. Anything that will be helpful like that, right? Now there's another app that we can use, and this is more of a macro tracker, a nutrient tracker, right? And it's called MyFitnessPal, and there's other apps like it. Personally, I just for my use, I use MyFitnessPal because it connects to my training app, right? And they can easily link and share information back and forth. So MyFitnessPal, it's an Under Armour owned app, will look like this, right? And so you can input calorie targets or and like weight loss targets or gain or anything like that. Maintain targets in here. But what I primarily use it for is if we go here to me and then we go to my items, you can save meals and recipes and everything like that in here. Yeah. So if you save a meal, I like creating meals because it will cascade out and show you each individual thing in your meal whenever you add it to a day, to your diary. And what your diary is your daily tracker of everything that you eat, right? So for the sake of weight loss goals or weight gain goals for that matter, tracking calories and tracking the contents of your food can be very important. Now, just from the sense of being healthy and knowing and understanding that you are hitting those macronutrient goals, which once again are carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, um, and micronutrients and other things like calcium or potassium or sodium, iron, those things that you, if you're not using a tool like this, probably in all likelihood have no idea how much you're getting. Um, this tool will really help you do that with the diary. So if you create a meal and you go to your diary tab down here, then you have like a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks, and you can actually add in exercise and water here as well. And what we'll be doing is we'll be creating a meal here with the tacos that we do, so we can see how it cascades out, how many calories are in every taco, and what the nutrient profile is of this meal that we're creating, so we can see how that affects our body and our overall like daily recommendation of what we could eat with or without gaining weight. Yeah. What's the first app you mentioned called? Yeah, I'm gonna type it here right now. So it's Fujicate, and then the second one that I just showed is my fitness pal. So welcome everyone that's just tuning in. Welcome to the weekend. So happy to have you here. This is the first time I'm doing a cooking stream, but this isn't just a cooking stream because it's not about me cooking. It's about you learning about nutrition and asking questions and understanding what's in your food so you can make better, healthier choices and take things that you enjoy, like tacos, and instead of thinking about it, oh yeah, like the Taco Bell taco that's like really bad for you, you can make tacos that are pretty healthy for you. So that's what this is about. Thank you. Yeah, you got it, easy peasy. You got it. Yeah. So for those of you that did just tune in and maybe didn't hear, we introed two tools to help understand food. One is Fujicate, which has a barcode scanner that you can use, and it will give you a whole bunch of information about that food in a grading scale, a really quick grading scale. So let's say, for example, you scanned like a sugary cereal, right? That would have a very low rating. Mhm. And then if you scan something like I don't know, spinach leaves, like fresh spinach leaves, like that's gonna have a great rating. Mhm. And then the second tool is a calorie tracker, but it's more than just calories. It will give you the breakdown of the contents of what you're eating, macronutrients, micronutrients, to help you make decisions about food as well. Now, what do you say? We get started here with the actual stuff. With the actual stuff. Now those were two technological tools or apps, right? I guess this is still technology. Another thing that we have here is a food scale. So, with things that come out of a package that have predetermined servings, it can be pretty easy to just put that serving amount into a calorie tracker. But for things like meat, the meat that we're going to be using, or things like these bowls of stuff, right? How do you really know what a serving is? Yeah, or how much? How do you know like what you're really putting into your meal or your recipe? A lot of times when we try to estimate those things, we grossly underestimate, and very commonly that ends up in overeating and gaining body fat. A really common example that I like to use is chicken, right? And a lot of times, like a boneless, skinless chicken breast, you would think, oh yeah, like that's not all that much, but there's probably like 8+ ounces of chicken, and a lot of times probably estimating that as like 4 or 6. So that can have a big effect, a big difference, especially when it's things not quite as healthy as a boneless, skinless chicken breast. Yeah. So we're gonna be utilizing this guy here too to understand what's going on, how much of what we're using. Okay. One more point here before I start like moving around and doing stuff here. These things, I'm using seasonings, right? Like actual seasonings as opposed to like a taco seasoning packet. And the reason why is because not all, but many of those seasoning packets have a bunch of added preservatives or things that really aren't so great for you, or they put sugar in it and stuff like that to affect the taste. We can make this taste good just using seasonings that don't have any of that extra stuff, right? So that's what we're gonna do today. All right. So let's get started here. This is one pound of lean ground turkey. You can see that here. Yeah. We're making turkey tacos. And that's part of what's going to make this a little bit healthier as opposed to using ground beef because ground beef has much more fat in it. Yeah. So let's do that. Also, the oil that we're going to be cooking with is extra virgin olive oil, and we're actually going to measure this out with a tablespoon. Just because so we can put this into our meal tracking like we said in MyFitnessPal. So let's see here. Turn this on, electric stoves. This is actually in a kitchen that I'm familiar cooking in, just so you know. I haven't been here in over a year, or just about a year. Also, I'm streaming for the first time from my laptop that we saw. So this was my first time setting up OBS here, and so if you guys need like music checks, like sound level checks, and everything like that, per usual, let me know and I'll make the adjustments. Yes, I love you all, handsome and wonderful people. All right, so let's do it. We're heating this up. We're putting the heat on like medium, like low medium, because we don't wanna like put the oil in the pan and just have it like splatter right up in our face. It's not cool. All right. So I did 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Should be plenty appropriate, especially because this is just 1 pound of meat. All right. So we're gonna let that oil heat up here. Actually, I'm gonna see. I actually forgot one ingredient, chat. Oh my goodness, I thought I was all set. Okay. Okay. Uh, that's what we're gonna use. Garlic salt. We'll use garlic salt. So you could use fresh garlic, or you could use a garlic salt or garlic powder. If you're using garlic salt, that means you need to use less actual salt. Okay, that's what we're doing. That's what we're gonna do. This is the right one. Yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure. What do you guys have? Do you guys your stoves at home, are they like electric? Are they ceramic? Are they gas? What kind of thing are you cooking on here? Yeah. We'll open this up. All right. So who else besides Easy Peasy thinks that that Fuji and or MyFitnessPal would be like useful tools for you? And let me know which one. Let me know which one you think. Mhm. So just to talk a little bit more about macronutrients. So carbohydrates are not necessarily essential to live, but they are your body's preferred source of energy. So typically, when you go too low carbohydrate for too long, your body will have like cognitive and like performance issues. Carbohydrates can be simple or complex. And examples of simple carbohydrates that are like healthy would be like natural honey or like bananas, fruit, stuff like that, and complex and like white rice, and like complex carbohydrates would be like white potato, sweet potato, stuff like that. Um, Once again, primarily like energy source for your body. Now, proteins. Proteins are like the building blocks of muscle and like so many other things in your body, and are absolutely essential to life. And bring about recovery and responsible for so many things. Yes. Fats. Fats are hormone responsive. So it's not just like inert tissue in your body. And fat is also essential to life. If you did not consume fat, you would literally die. It can also be used as an energy source and is responsible for a lot of other reactions like in your body that keep you healthy and your organs and things like that. So, quick breakdown of those. Now, yeah, and so if you guys want to know more about that stuff, let me link this quickly here. If you guys haven't seen it, I do have a video, oops, that is intro to macronutrients, and that would be a really good thing to check out. Let me see if I can link this quickly here. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen that yet, or even if you have, it's worth a rewatch because that will tell you. I break down a lot more in that video in a lot more detail what the macronutrients are, the kinds of foods that are those macronutrients, and what they do inside the body. Yep. So, easy peasy likes Fuji cake. Cool. Hey, bro, I used the Fitbit app on mine since I connect it with my watch. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. So, is that like it helps you like track activity and stuff, and then you can connect it with what you're eating? Um, it looks very useful on the food rating. Yeah, like it gives you like really quick and easy to digest information here. Yeah. Now we're gonna toss this meat in because this is definitely amply heated up now. Yeah, there we go. We actually do need to turn this up a bit. Like I said, I'm not used to cooking on this kind of surface. My first time cooking in this kitchen in a year. Alright, so we toss the meat in there. We're gonna put the seasonings on it like pretty darn early. Start letting it get some more flavor. So, garlic salt. Paprika. Chili powder. Yes. Black pepper and salt. And cayenne pepper to taste, or like red pepper flakes, or you could just leave that all together if you're not like a spicy person. But I'm pretty sure my brother made fun of me because I went through a pound of cayenne pepper in like a year. So yeah. So with these seasonings have like almost no calories in them at all, and like in teaching you to be healthy, it's not teaching you to be unbalanced and go so far to an extreme that like tracking what you're eating is just like miserable, right? That's not healthy either. Like seasonings, like, and especially like my dad's Italian. Like I grew up where like he never measured any of the seasonings that he put in the food. Like you just like season to taste. Now I'm gonna give you like rough estimates here for the seasonings. Other things like this stuff, we're gonna be more precise with for sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, you like what you're eating for the day. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. So here's what we're gonna do. This is garlic salt. We're gonna give it a pretty good shake, like that. Paprika. You wanna like coat the top so pretty well so that like you get some like good color to it. Because paprika doesn't hold like a ton of flavor. It's like more so for like coloring, right? So like see that. Get a good like coloring on there, you know. Chili powder. Not quite as much as paprika, but still like a good layer over the top here. Yep. That actually holds a ton of flavor, and this is something that we may be adding more of later to taste, right? And pepper. We're gonna put just a little bit here because, like I said, I'm not making this just for myself, and I know at least one of the people that I'm making this for doesn't like things super spicy, even though I would just like dump, right? Put some black pepper in here, some grinds like that. All right. And then we're gonna lay off the salt for a bit because we already put garlic salt in. We're gonna make sure we start mixing this up here. We'll taste it. We'll taste it before we add more seasonings. So what's cool about tacos too is like the only thing we really have to cook here is the meat. Like everything else is just like sides that you like put on it, right? So it's like a super simple thing. Super simple thing to do. Just get the meat right and you're good. Yeah. So how many of you guys cook regularly? Or like let me know in chat like if you cook regularly, like you don't cook at all. Like what is like your cooking and like your skill level, would you say? Right? It's like my dad was the cook of my family growing up. And I grew up cooking from a very young age. Yeah. I always half joke around and say that I learned my parents are old enough to be my grandparents. And so I always joke around and say that they had me just to like work for them as they got older. I feel like that's kind of why I learned how to cook really young, so they didn't have to cook for me all the time. I don't know if that's messed up to say, but I feel like it's kind of true. But it's a valuable life skill, so I appreciate it. I'm sure that was part of it too, teaching me a valuable life skill. Actually, the first day my dad taught me to cook, I think I was like 5 or 6 or something. You should lower your background music a bit. We could hear you better. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me know how that is. Thank you, George. Especially when you are by the stove, music overpowers you. Okay. Yeah. So I was trying to set this up. So I was actually gonna have a lavalier mic on here and have it like be like wirelessly connected to my laptop, but I could not get that to work. I could not get that to work. Um, it may just be because I don't have the right connecting wire, or it may just be because the jack in my laptop that I'm trying to use doesn't have that driver capability. I have to do more testing on it. I'd say my cooking is decent. Still need to explore more dishes. Too low now. Okay. Happy medium. Let me know if there's a happy medium. Now you can see you can see here the meat is starting to brown. right? It looks like we need to add some more seasoning here. Like I'm definitely gonna want to add more paprika and chili powder. Get this a little bit more color here. There we go. Nice coating. There it is. I think that's good. I'd rather listen to what you are saying anyway. Ah, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But yeah, this is we're growing here together. We handsome, wonderful people. This is the first stream from the laptop. First cooking and nutrition stream. So we're gonna iron out all the kinks here. Make this something good, something valuable. Alright. Alright. So while this is cooking here, I'm gonna turn this down a little bit, and we're gonna start getting some of the measurements that we need to actually make the input into my fitness pal. Okay, so food scale. So if you're unfamiliar with a food scale or scales, they usually turn it on, and then there's a tare button, meaning you can put something an empty container on it, press the zero out button so it thinks that it zeroes out the weight, and then you can put things into it then and weigh only what's inside the container. That's what we're gonna do here. Yeah. Welcome. Happy Friday. Cooking up some tacos, figuring out what's in them, and making them a little bit healthy and tasty. Let's see here. So food scale on, taking a bowl, the same bowls that these are in, hitting the zero button. Now the scale says 0. I remove the bowl, it says like negative and everything. These are the same bowls, right? So I'm gonna take this pico de gallo. This is 9.8 ounces of pico. So I'm gonna take a note of this. 9.8 ounces pico. Okay. Can I do this again without spilling? Yeah. Okay. Black. Guacamole. 11.5 ounces. Right? So the reason why I'm weighing all of this is because I'm going to put this all into one meal, right? And then determine how many servings are in that meal. And then it will break everything down, right? Like the contents of the meat, the contents of all of these things as well. And this is 3.7 ounces of Mexican blend cheese. Oh my god, my short-term memory. So bad. Don't make fun of me. Ounces. Cheese. Okay. Now, we're going to do sour cream is an optional thing, right? So sour cream isn't necessarily like the healthiest thing, right? but it makes tacos taste really good. So this is something that you could choose to leave out if you don't really like it, or if you don't digest it well, or it's something that we could choose to add in moderation here. So what I'm going to be doing, the serving size is 2 tablespoons. So we're going to be using that tablespoon again, and what we're going to do is when we figure out like about how many tacos like this is gonna break down into, then we're going to say that there is like I would put 1 tablespoon of sour cream on each taco. And that's how we're gonna do it. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I gotta read back through here. I can cook burgers and steak only at special occasions. My most cooked foods are eggs. I love making omelets. Oh yeah, omelets can be really good, especially with some like peppers and onions, cheese, other things. Yeah. Um, Easy. You made pizza before. That was all you, Glenn. Weigh the components to get the most accurate caloric count. Yep, that's right. Otherwise, you're probably wildly underestimating. That's almost always what happens. Also, we have corn tortillas or we have flour tortillas. The corn tortillas are 60 calories a piece, and like we said, this was a B plus rating. Let's actually. I have these two different things in comparison. Let's open up FujiCade and see the difference between these tortillas. I'm actually interested in seeing that. So I'm gonna scan this. A C. What makes this a C? So it's lower than B plus, obviously, right? Highly processed, no whole grains here. Contains glycerides. Contains calcium propionate. Contains xanthan gum. Contains sulfites. My goodness, worse than average. Yeah, so that's the difference between this. Like, you might think like it's tortillas. Like, what's the big deal, right? What's the difference? So there's a very clear and big difference between flour tortilla and corn tortilla. Now that's one of the things you may decide. Hey, I care about the taste a little bit more than that piece of that part, that taco being healthy. So this is a personal choice. Why I'm showing them here. But if you wanted to lean a little bit more on the healthy side and still have a tortilla, corn ones are healthier than flour, typically, right? Now, if you wanted to go all the way healthy, you could get rid of the tortilla altogether and just have like taco bowl. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I typically I love me some flour tortillas. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times when I eat tacos, it is flour tortillas, but I typically either do that sometimes, or a lot of times I just do bowls. I just do bowls. Hmm. Oh, George, man, I don't even like. So I could read that out loud, but I might sound stupid. You know numbers aren't my thing, man. You know that. All right. So actually, let's input these things then. So MyFitnessPal. Gonna so if you guys did grab this and install it, this is we're gonna go through it, right? So we're gonna go me, my items. And we're gonna create a meal. Name it. We're gonna name it turkey tacos. And we're gonna say I'm gonna use the corn tortillas. Yes, turkey tacos with corn tortillas. Now, now we're gonna click this plus to add. Yes. Now, this actually has a barcode scanner as well, so we can scan some foods here, or we can type a search. So for the barcode scanner, I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna scan these guys. Serving size 1 tortilla, and then the number of servings here. We're gonna say, check this out. So I'm dividing the meat here, so I can actually see how many tacos I'm going to make. So it's going to be 5 tacos, so 5 tortillas. Now we're gonna add another ingredient. So we're gonna say Mexican blend cheese. Search all foods. Cool. Now we're gonna change the serving size to ounces because we did ounces, right? Now, are we gonna use all 3.8 ounces and 5 tacos? Yeah, definitely gonna use all that. 3.8, safe. Now, we're gonna add another thing. All right. Now, next is the guacamole. Now, I should have been smart enough to save the containers from these things so I could scan these also. In the future, I will be smart enough to do that. Alright. There we go. Does this one have ounces? No? Tablespoons of guacamole? Who the hell would measure guacamole in tablespoons? That just sounds weird. Or a container? Dude, this is weird. Definitely save your containers to scan stuff. Okay, so here we go. I found ounces. 1 ounce. Do we really think we're gonna use all of that guacamole? I don't know, man. That's a lot. 11.5 ounces. Let's see. Let's divide this up here too. Why not? Probably gonna use like half of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. We're saying half, chat. So, oh, we're just gonna say 6. 6 ounces. Once again, we could get like super precise and measure it out on each taco. But if I'm being perfectly honest, like, I'm a fitness person for a living, and that would make me not want to do this. So, yeah. There you have it. The balance of being meticulous and healthy. Pico de gallo. Same thing. I'd say gonna use half that. Not gonna use all that. Because it's toppings, right? So it's 9.8 ounces of pico. So we'll say 5. Sheesh. Yep, okay. Nope. We need 1 in ounces. There we go. 5. Excellent. Okay. Now salsa here as well. So I like, this is something that you could put on, you could not put on. I like a little bit of salsa. Serving size is 2 tablespoons. I don't know about it. I'm gonna say 2.5 servings of that is what's gonna be used. So I'm gonna go ahead and scan this. Yeah. So now the thing about this is a little bit time consuming, isn't it? Right? But if you do this right, and you do this in a way where this is where meal prepping, if your intention is to track and for a specific purpose of weight loss or muscle gain or reaching a specific goal or just trying to hit certain nutrition contents, then meal prepping is where what makes tracking easy, because what you do is you input this stuff into something like this, and then you have it prepped for a number of meals throughout the whole week, and then it's super easy to input. You just click add and hit the meal and you're done, right? So you did all of the real work ahead of time setting it up the first time, and then you could always come back to that. Let's say like next month, like you make these tacos again, you make them the same way, and then you can input it for like a whole week, and that makes it so much easier to track and less tedious. For sure. For sure. Now, we said we're gonna do the sour cream too, just because I like sour cream on my tacos. So we're gonna scan this specific brand. So, same thing as 2 tablespoons for a serving, so we're gonna say 2.5. Yeah, because it's 1 tablespoon per thing. Per taco. Alright, now, if you were to put like lettuce or something on this, you could add that in here too. Lettuce is very minimal calories, very minimal nutritional value. Let me know some other things. What are your guys' favorite taco toppings? Are they missing here, or does this look pretty legit? Ooh, that guac's getting kind of close, man. I better fix that soon. You don't measure guac, you feel it. That's what I did with it. That's what I did with this. Who measures guac? What a nerd. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know how you measure guac, bro? It's a tablespoon. There's that. It's a tablespoon. You spoon out your guac. You measure it like that. That's a tablespoon. Spoon of guac. Alright. Turn these back up a little bit. Okay. Now, we're gonna save this. Go to the diary. We're gonna go to dinner. And we're gonna add in, from our meals, our turkey tacos with corn tortillas. And you see, this is... Oh, wait. I gotta go back and edit it. Sorry. I forgot one piece. We gotta change the serving number. Wait, can I change the serving number? Alright. Well, even so. Here we go. Here's where numbers come in handy. 1 divided by 5 is 0.2. So we're just gonna say 0.2 is 1 taco. So let's see. So if I'm here, otherwise, when I first set that up, I should have set that up as 5 servings, but I don't think it lets you go back and edit that after the fact. So that was my fault. So we go to dinner. and we go to the meals, and we go to the turkey tacos with corn tortillas. Number of servings, I'm going to say 0.4, as if I'm going to eat 2 tacos. Yes. And then click the check, and then it says 477 calories, right? And then I can go here, and I can look at the macros of what that breakdown is. So you can see here the carbohydrates are 40 grams, or 33% of this meals. Because right now this is just the whole day is showing just this one meal because I don't have anything else on this day. Just to highlight this, right? 55% of it was fat. Where do you think that's coming from? Sour cream, cheese, and guacamole. All very, and olive oil. All straight fat. Like very, very high in fat. The cheese got some protein in it. Avocado's got some other nutrients in it, but very, very high fat foods. And then the protein, 15 grams or 12%. So this is where we might look at this and we might say, you know what? Could I deal with not having the sour cream on those tacos to make that a little bit to change that macro proportion a little bit to have this not be so much fat in this meal? Yeah. Or maybe you say no, like I want to keep the sour cream, but you know what? Guac isn't for me. I don't really like guac, and that would change that a whole lot too. Yep. Now, if you see here, let me see if I can give you guys a decent look. It did break all of that down. Instead of just showing like one meal, like one taco, it broke down all of the individual ingredients in the tacos. So let's say, and that's why we did it like that, because now I can actually make the decision. I'm not gonna have guac. I'm not going to have sour cream, and then I can just delete that item off of there instead of needing to make an entirely new recipe that doesn't have it inside the app. That's why I use meals instead of recipes inside MyFitnessPal. Personal preference there. Yep. So let's see here. Let's do it. Just so you know, like the authentic tacos and everything, they usually like double up on the corn tortillas. So I'm clearly not doing that and not being very authentic here, but yeah. Yeah. Divide it up. Spoon, measure the guac with the spoon. Now I'm gonna be weird and put this stuff on my taco first. Put everything on the taco first. Normally I would do the... Oh, I messed up. I messed up my whole order, man. Alright, so normally, that's because I'm on camera. That's because you're watching me. Is eat meat like Luffy. General rule of nutrition is eat meat like Luffy. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely true. I mean, yeah. I mean, vegetarians and vegans would take exception to that, but not me, man. Not me, man. Alright. So normally I would do sour cream, cheese, meat, guac, pico, salsa. That's the real order, right? But I done effed up. That's alright. That's alright. Still gonna taste just as good. Oh, that could have been embarrassing. That could have been really embarrassing. that bed. This would look so much better if I did it the right way and put the other things on top. I think I will make good ones too. Turn this off, let's start cooking. Mix this up one more time. Let me give you guys. So when you can see it starts getting like a little crispy. It's like there's absolutely no pink in there, and it's definitely nice and brown and stuff. It's got the color from the paprika. You know that's done cooking. Nice. Alright. Boom. These aren't the good ones though. I mean, they're good, but they're not the pretty ones. I'm gonna put them in there to stay warm. Now I'm gonna make some pretty ones. We'll see. I'm going to attempt to make some pretty ones so I can show you guys. And that will be the one thing that will be like an actual cooking stream, right? This tastes good. It's pretty healthy, right? But let's make it attractive too, huh? Try. Because my tacos definitely ain't looking like my thumbnails. Not total chef quality up here. Just Chef Schmeedy. Alright. There we go. See that? There's the first layer. Sour cream. Cheese. No. Cheese. Meat. Alright. Now we're gonna do salsa. Top of the meat. Yeah. Now we got the guac. Just like that. Just like that. Now we got the pico to top it all off. Oh yeah, much more presentable. Much more presentable, and there you go, chat. You got some healthy-ish tacos there. You take out the sour cream, maybe a little bit less guac, or use a different topping instead of guac, and then boom, this is super healthy, super healthy. All right, but these are gonna be tasty too. What do you think? Oh, let me show you. Let me show you the difference in the order and the presentation. Like they're gonna taste exactly the same, but like, you see what I mean? Like one versus the other. Like this is like like I don't even care. Like I'm just gonna eat it, right? This is in front of me. This is like like I made this to show on camera. Yeah. Chat. That's tacos. That's tacos. Can I fit you there? Good. Yeah. Okay. Successful tacos. Healthy tacos. Tasty and healthy. Tasty and healthy. Understanding what's in them. Not just what's in these tacos, but a little bit more about what's in your food in general, right? And how to figure that out. Easy ways to figure that out using the Fujicate and the MyFitnessPal apps or their competitors, things just like them. I don't right now earn any kind of like kickback for recommending the use of these apps or for you like downloading them. They're just tools that I use myself that I find very very helpful and useful. Another thing is if you are planning to like take the step to cook a little bit more, know what's in your food, have some control over that. Investing in a food scale would be a really, really good thing. You could get something like this on Amazon for like 12 bucks. Uh, that is something that I do have Amazon affiliate links. So hit me up in Discord if you are planning on getting a food scale, and I will send you a link. And it will cost you zero extra dollars, and I will earn a small commission on that. And I would appreciate that very, very much. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, yummy. Now eat all in less than a minute. Not quite. Definitely gonna house them. Definitely gonna house them. But that's something too. Like if you eat too quickly, that could give yourself indigestion, and that can also lead to a bunch of overeating as well. Because your stomach literally doesn't have enough time to communicate to your brain that you're not hungry anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Good tacos? Good stream? You think you're gonna try out making this recipe? Yeah. Well, see, I'm surprised I did this without making a complete mess. I was like, when I set this up and I saw the things like creeping down the bowl, I was like, yo, this stuff is definitely pouring out by the end of the stream. uh, educational, awesome, awesome. So, dude, did you guys like enjoy this? Find this valuable? Would you like to see like other like cooking, nutrition streams in the future? Yeah. Maybe maybe not so much with all the stuff in the beginning, but now that we did that, like go through that high level or like reference back to this video and have it be more about how to make certain things that you really enjoy eating in a healthier way. Or stuff like that. I'm always open to suggestions, and a lot of what I do comes directly from your guys' feedback, which is what I want, which is what I love. Yeah, so let me know. Mhm. Great stream, brother. Got me hungry, even though I just ate. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna make a sandwich now, huh? Cool, cool. Yo, easy peasy. And anybody else that did get the Fujicate app, do a little experiment. I challenge you. Do a little experiment. Scan some things that you got in your cabinet, that you got in your fridge, that you're used to eating all the time, and see what that grading is, where it stacks up, and learn a little bit about the stuff that you've been consuming a whole lot, right? Mm-hmm. Decently healthy pizza stream. Ooh, okay, we could do that. We could do that. Let me take that note so I don't forget. If I don't write things down, I forget. Let's see. Healthy homemade pizza stream. That would be lit. You know what, guys? You know what the secret to pizza is? It's all in the sauce. Wait, this started playing Christmas music and nobody said anything. Oh my god! Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm sorry. All right, I think that should be better. I will try out this recipe. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, glad for that. Glad for that. All right, and you guys got some more questions for me? Hit me with any of your questions. Jolly time. Hmm. Let me know. Let me know. Who's getting a food scale? Anybody? Anybody gonna try MyFitnessPal and maybe tracking a couple meals? Hmm. I know that can be that's a huge step, and that's usually connected to a more specific goal. But if you want to know more about that, or why you might do that, or how it might benefit you most, please DM me or hit me up in the comments, and I would be happy to answer those questions or chat with you about that. Yeah, yeah. But if you guys don't have any more questions, I am gonna sign off because I need to eat. It's 9:07. I need to eat my dinner, and there's other people waiting to eat these tacos too. So yeah, I'll get a chemistry balance scale. It's similar. Yeah, uh, the it works just as well as long as you know how many ounces, man. You're good. That would be a lot more fitting for your stream as well. Yeah. It was a cute little stream. Thanks for teaching. Yeah, you got it. You got it, my brother. And to all you handsome and wonderful people, I hope you have an awesome weekend. I will be streaming again on Sunday. Not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing on Sunday. I'll probably be gaming. Not exactly sure what I'll play, but I'll probably be gaming on Sunday, 9 p.m. EST. You know where to be. You know how to find me now. If you haven't, please drop a like, smash that like button to let people know that this is the place to learn about nutrition and how to make healthy and tasty tacos. And once again, I love you all. You're so handsome. You're so wonderful. Thank you for being here. And I appreciate you tuning into the first stream on the new Razor Blade, the first stream where we're cooking and talking about nutrition. Yeah. Love you guys. Peace. Deuces.